Hi Sagittarius, this is your monthly reading for the month of May for love, past, present, and future. Give me a card for the Sagittarius past love for the month of May. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. In the past, the Knight of Wands is a sort of more serious tone to a romantic spark. It may have been something that you were more in the dating stage where you are sort of taking things lighthearted, but internally knowing that this is someone that you like, someone that you actually want to take things seriously with. On the other hand, it could just mean that you are taking things very lightheartedly and not really having too many ties. We'll see how it comes out. Give me a present card for Sagittarius, month of May. Present for month of May for Sagittarius. Okay, lots of cards. So we have the Ace of Cups, Strength, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, lots of internal conflict, a lot of self-control, but a serious tone of these emotions. So with the past being the spark of wanting to have something a little bit more romantic with a little bit of fun, serious tone, here you are saying that you may not have had the smooth transition that you wanted. Maybe there was a miscommunication. In the Strength card, the lady is actually taming the lion with her hands in the lion's mouth, right? So she is going to be sort of taming herself. Maybe there was a sort of miscommunication or an improper wording or a different way of saying that you wanted to take things in a more serious route. And it's bothering you, it haunts you, like it doesn't really let you sleep. It stresses you out that this person may not be understanding you. In the future for Sagittarius, please, month of May, love. In the future, please, for Sagittarius, month of May, love. We have the Nine of Wands. Oh, okay. So it does seem like you do have a lot of because of this, you know, Judgment. Ooh, Three of Swords. All right, so because of the current miscommunication, I'm going to stick to miscommunication of this. It really bothers you and it haunts you. You now are taking things in a way that is more serious to you, and you're just not going to allow anyone to mess with what your intentions are. It seems like this month of May you have been misunderstood. You're not too set that you did something wrong. Wow, yeah, that's tough. And Judgment at the bottom of the deck with the overall energy and the Three of Swords, it just seems like maybe someone has shown that they're not necessarily meant for you, like that they're not really going to be able to match what it is that you want for yourself. Okay, we'll explain, we'll clarify. Can you please clarify the Knight of Wands for the month of May in the past? for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please clarify the Knight of Wands. Please clarify the Knight of Wands. Oh. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so in the Knight of Wands, being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, it does seem like you were set on a journey for something to work, and you were putting in the effort into this and trying to see how it is that you can push it to grow more and really be patient with it. Wow, yeah. Give me the Ace of Cups, Strength, and Nine of Wands. Actually, I'm going to clarify one of these cards at a time. Please explain the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please, for Sagittarius present. Monthly love reading for May. Please clarify the Ace of Cups for Sagittarius. That was the Page of Cups. Yeah, it's a love offer. I mean, what else can I really say about that? But I kind of want to see if it says that anything about communication. I want to see if it says anything about, yeah. Ace of Cups, please, for Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Wands. So, Sag, I think this was you, Pookie. I think this was you, or it might have been another fire sign or someone that represents a lot of fiery energy, meaning it could be flaky, it can be passionate, it can be consistent, it could be mature. So it's coming from the person that is exemplifying that more energizing person, energizing energy behind. Please clarify the Strength card for Sag, month of May present. We have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so whatever situation it was that you were holding off and waiting for, you really believed in it. You really believed in it. You put your heart into it. You put, okay, so this card originally did come out upside down, but I flipped it over upwards. It may have been trying to say that you wanted this to work. You really did, Sag. But unfortunately, there was something about, I still want to say communication because of the Strength card, but it may have been maybe lack of self-control. It may have been something about someone not being truly honest, or maybe just someone just switched up on you. Like, it really does seem like you were doing everything, or someone was really doing everything that they could do for this to work. Can you please explain the Nine of Swords? Please clarify the Nine of Swords. The Chariot. I think that when you have the Nine of Swords with the Chariot, it's that moment in which you just snap and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm moving on. This has been a great sob story. This has been, okay, good. I've had enough. Like, I'm done. I'm moving on. I need to get my ball rolling. I need to head towards something that I want for myself. And it seems like this experience has only just taught you something for you to be able to better understand your circumstances, and what it is that you can offer and what it is that you need in a relationship. Yeah, the Five of Cups, it just, you were upset about the things that you lost with your person that you had these ties with, but overall you still have the excitement of something new coming up for you or something more real and aligned with you. Could you please explain the Ten of Wands? This is great. Okay, so this is how the cards fell out, right? The Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Magician, right? So the Knight of Wands upside down in reverse means that maybe you're still feeling hurt about this, but you might be going into like a little bit of a hoe phase at this point. Maybe you're not really trying to get back into a situation where you're going to be setting yourself up again for what is going to be happening at that point. Like, you know, Seven of Wands is the overall energy. And the Eight of Pentacles, more work. So it seems like the past energy, right, in which you feel something more close with, someone who is more aligned with you, is going to be popping up. But the Magician is represented by Gemini or Virgo. This is mercurial energy, something that I can just do. But the Magician just simplifies that you have everything that you need to push things in the way that you want them to happen. So you might be going back to your roster. You might be going back to your, your fun phase where you are not going to be held down anymore. You're not, at least for the month of May or the short future that is coming upon us. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to be with your head screwed on right. Like you're going to be aware of the circumstances that you are in, the situation that you are in, and you'll know with a good thought that this is not a serious relationship. You're not going to take it seriously. This is overall an energy that you kind of have to be comfortable within yourself. If you're going to be thinking that everyone is out to get you, or that everyone is out to just screw each other over, or that everyone is just hurting each other, it might not be such a good way of looking at things, considering that the Magician is clarifying it. Because as a negative perspective on this just means that, oh, you were hurt, you might hurt others now. You know, that's why maybe judgment came in. Maybe you're trying to balance the scales a little bit. So just be careful if that's you, because there are really good people out there. And what tends to happen is that when you are in a hurt space and now you are going out with the intention of just being selfish and being for yourself and being, just for you, you end up hurting good people. You end up attracting people that will teach you again, hey, no, don't do that. So just be careful with that. I'm going to do another clarification, but I think that at this point, you know if this is your reading or not. I really wish you the best in the summer. And I will see you in June if you close out. But if you want to know more about the situation going on here, or if you're in a relationship, keep watching. So please explain the Seven of Pentacles. The Five of Cups came out and upside down, in reverse. So the Five of Cups, again, I saw it before, is showing that, the Devil. So it's showing that, Sag, you have lost a big part of what you believed in, and you still have yet to look at the positives, because even though you might be in a situation where you might not be so successful in, you still have something to look forward. And Sagittarius energy is exactly that. It's a very lucky, optimistic energy. So try to reel that in because that is who you are. Give me the present for Sagittarius. Ooh. Card flipped, but I like to finish shuffling my cards. All right, so let's see the card. Justice. Please explain the Ten of Cups. Please clarify the Ten of Cups. Oops. Oops. The Hierophant wanted to come out. So we have the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Please explain, please clarify the Chariot. Ooh. Chariot came out again. Yeah. Okay. So here, Sag, we have your Temperance, your major arcana representation. So when the Queen of Wands is being clarified by Justice, it just means that you had your perspective on right. You had a good view of what it is that you wanted to do. And it seemed right to you. In the Strength card, explained by the Ten of Cups and then the Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands, is that you felt as if you were doing everything that felt right to you, but that this person or this environment did not want to work with you. It was a rock in your path. And quite frankly, here, just being able to digest that it did not work out is a huge relief because you're going towards something better. Your bag is up, okay? Your bag is about to get up. You are reincarnating into something more true to yourself. You know very well what you should walk away from and what you shouldn't walk away from. And you are deciding to stay within the accessibility of what is good for you. And the Chariot coming out again is just, yeah, you are on your way. You are on your way, but keep it positive. You know, you are if you are in this mindset where you just are now wanting to go into your fuckboy or your, you know, your hoe phase, you know, just be careful with not hurting people that are completely innocent. Just go out with someone that is like you in that mindset, so that way you're not causing that pain onto others. Because the Temperance in reverse is showing that you are not really balancing or taking things easy. You're not being patient. You're doing things irrationally and rash. You're just pushing things to just push it, and you're just going. So just be careful with that because you might be acting out of pain. In the future, please explain the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Oops. The Ace of Cups wanted to come out. Okay. So we have the Strength and the Queen of Pentacles coming out for the Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, can't see that. So the Strength card explaining the Knight of Wands. This could be a Leo that you might have been dealing with. And sometimes when Leos and Sages get into a relationship, what comes to happen is that who is going to be the princess? Who's going to be the daddy in the relationship? Like, who is going to be the baby? You know, so maybe there was an imbalance in that aspect. But in the Queen of Pentacles, someone does decide to take care of that situation. Now, if you're single, again, this might mean that you are now learning that it might not always be so beneficial to be taking those sacrifices. You might just be preferring to take care of yourself, do what's best for yourself, you know, being a little selfish, knowing that you have a lot to grow and offer, and then not letting anyone really take that away from you. So please explain the Six of Cups. Also, I do have a lot of Scorpio energy in here, so you might be having heavy Scorpio placements, or you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Six of Cups, please. Oops, my goodness. These are a lot. I'm not gonna take these. This one's, with the Six of Swords, the Hermit, the Tower, and the Knight of Wands. We have here some Virgo energy and some Scorpio energy, but here this is saying that you are taking your things, you're gonna take time to look within to find what is true to oneself, what is true to you. And in the Tower, you might be going through things that you are not necessarily content with, like you're breaking away from them and building a new foundation because the previous things were not working out well. The Knight of Wands is now being more highly super vigilant and being aware that nothing is going to be, you know, being taken away from you. So we'll put that over here. Yes, I did take it. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. These two cards together show that when you're explaining the Six of Cups, is that in a situation from the past, you may have had a perspective that things were working out well for you. Things were going well and you may have just taken the wrong step. Another way of looking at this is that you are in your power and you're able to give back to someone that didn't have, that you didn't have the ability to help in the past. So there's a lot of energy in which you are trying to make things work in your mind, with your philosophy. Can you please explain the Magician, please? Clarify the Magician for Sagittarius, month of May, the future. What is the Magician going to do? What is Sag going to do with that Magician energy for the month of May? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, we're not getting left out in the cold anymore. That's great. That's great. Okay, cool. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. But here we have the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. So I think that you are going to, again, be falling into this mindset of flings. You are not any longer going to be waiting. You're not going to be in this sort of mentality where you're waiting for things to happen. It's either a better mindset of what it is that you want and getting you closer to your person. This is very exciting. This is, I also see some Gemini energy here too with the Magician and the Lovers. So very exciting, Sag. I hope this reading was helpful. I wish you the best. Have a wonderful May.